maybe I shouldn't say that because I might get cancelled by government. Should pet owners be forced to take a pet care test before buying a new pet?
I think yes. If my birds have babies or if I have to give away any of the birds, I will screen you because I don't want you to just like keep them in a cage, not pay attention to them, that kind of thing. I will screen you. But like for a pet store, they get so many pets. Yeah, I do think you should definitely test them for this. But and I think it's actually a good thing because if you force people to take so much time to get ready for this test, to actually consider what like the hidden implications of having a pet, it will definitely help them to understand. It will definitely provoke thought towards the pet instead of just like, oh yes, I want a dog, cute.
Yeah. So is a pet store responsible for the care an animal receives after sale? I feel like a little bit.
They're responsible for who they sell to. Like if they can like research it. I mean, you don't want to stalk them, but you do kind of want to get like a.
You need to, no, but at the same time, it's so hard because even pet stores, like I've definitely received wrong or just poor pet care advice from pet stores before, and if the pet store employees themselves don't know, because for some people it's just a job, and I can't blame them for that because money, but for the people who it's just a job too, and they don't actually really care about where the animal goes, then it's really just a 50-50 luck of the draw kind of thing.
Yeah, so they're responsible for the information they give you and a little bit of who they sell to, if they can like kind of tell. Like, because I think the thing was pet lovers only screened to make sure I was over 16. And if I was under 16, I'd have to have a parent's consent, which makes sense because you don't want to just bring a random pet into your house and your parents are like, what the heck? But that was the kind of only thing they asked me about. So,
I don't know. I've never bought a pet from like a large pet store. I've only ever bought fish, and those would be from like stores at like the HDB estates, where they have these huge aquariums, or in the farm stretches. I would go to those stores as well. So like for me, because I don't live in an HDB, it would be a very intentional trip down to the stores. So like getting an animal is not convenient for me. And I feel like that inconvenience really forces me to consider my decision. But for the people who maybe they live right next to a pet store and
just go out and get a fish every
day.
day.
Just go out, get a pet, and then decide, okay, I'm done with it. Not to say everybody does that, but
Don't
it's definitely
dispose your pets.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier than you'd think.
Also, like financially, so like birds, they're really expensive. The budgies, I think they were pretty cheap for birds, like 60, and the bigger ones go for like thousands of dollars. So like a random kid, if he was like, oh mom, I want a bird, but he can't really spend like hundreds of dollars on the bird immediately, which kind of helps to regulate people who can access pets.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes it's not even the price that should be the deterrent.
Yeah.
It should be the responsibility.
Yeah.
Like, because I know people who would love pets but can't afford it, and I feel like because they're genuinely passionate about about animals and are willing to put in the time and the investment, they would take better care of their pets. It's just that they really can't afford it. Maybe because, for whatever reason it is, they can't afford it. Whereas I know people who are very well off who treat animals like they're disposable because they can just keep replacing the animals.
Yeah. I do not mean if you're broke, you're going to be irresponsible.